The same domination, you know. It was crazy because I had a feeling, and a few people mentioned to me, you're probably going to be in the semi-finals. But I think the way the structure was, and a lot of heavyweights were just pulling out. Again, I have no idea exactly why. So I stayed ready. I didn't take no damage from my last fight, so I was staying ready. It took about 4 to 5 days off. And then I got the call to say, have you been training? I was like, yeah, I've been training. And then they said, there's a 98% chance. And I was like, oh my God, you joking me? And I had a feeling as well, people pull out all the time. So long as I was healthy and stayed in shape, I think things will happen, and it worked out perfectly. So all I can say is that I'm thankful and grateful that, I'm in this semi-final, and PFL chose the right guy. I beat Moldowski, so why shouldn't I be the one to take his spot?
So the question to you is, what would it mean to you to take down Oleg and make it to that finals?
Oh, mate, it would be like the sacrifices, the dedication, everything that I've done and the time I've put in was worth it. I believe in myself. I really do. I've had my times where I've been winning. I've had my times where I've been losing, but it's all about a mindset, and I know I can do it, and there's a reason why I'm still at this top level and why I'm still beating these younger guys. Like you mentioned, I'm the older guy, and I'm still beating these younger guys, and there's no stopping, there's no slowing down.
Is it in the back of your mind that you might get that rematch with Dennis?
Of course. It's funny because I see him all the time now, and it's probably going around in his head, and it's definitely going around in my head. I would love to obviously get that rematch whenever it happens, but I've got to be honest, I've got to be fully focused and, fully locked in on Oleg. There's a reason why, he's in the semi-final as well, and he's got a good winning streak, so I've got to be the one to snap that, 100% good. Hello.
So you were speaking on this possible rematch with Dennis. Obviously, you were able to get that one back from Moldowski in your last fight.
Yes.
Has it been just a full circle moment for you, replacing him in the tournament, and how important was that rematch?
Yeah, it's my journey has been crazy. I've had my rematches, and I've been able to beat the people that the second time, and obviously no one likes to lose, and the way I lost was just embarrassing. Got to be honest. So they're agreeing with me. Woo, yeah. So yeah, obviously that rematch would probably be everything, But like I said, I still got Oleg to beat first, and there's still 2 other people. Still got Tim is obviously fighting Dennis right now, so obviously the best man will win out of that. But I've got to be fully focused on Oleg. But rematches are always a plus for me, and it's something I definitely would like.
With that being said, do you prefer the tournament structure then, because these rematches do tend to happen? Do you like that?
100%. I think PFL are onto something with the tournament structure, but the way we're fighting often, usually you fight and then you have to wait months and months and lick your wounds, and all those doubts are going in your head. Especially if you lose or something, then you've got to wait. You don't know when you're going to fight again. So this, I had no time to sit and cry. I had 7 weeks to get back in there, and the trilogy match with Moldowski was perfect, because I know he called me out because of the last fight I had against Dennis. So he was probably thinking it was going to be an easy night for him, take me into deep waters, and I'll tire out. But I came ready, and it was funny how he actually sort of switched, where he was the one gasping and I was the the one on top to get that win for that rubber match.
Last question for you. The Olympics are going on right now. What is your favorite Olympic sport to watch?
Oh, definitely the athletics, the sprinting. So 100, 200, 400, the relay. Those four, I like the sprints. So,
Is that what you would be competing in if you weren't in MMA?
I'd love to think so, but I'm not that fast as them. I can run fast enough for my size, and it helps for what I do. But I ain't running those 9 seconds. Thank you.
Linton, you mentioned the Moldavsky win in your last fight, man. Weird situation with you getting the win, but then not initially advancing, right?
Yes.
What was like going through your mind with that process? And felt like a little frustrating or something about the immediate aftermath of that?
Yeah, obviously it is frustrating because we all want to win in spectacular fashion and get knockouts. But Moldavsky did the right thing on his part. I think if he would have gone out there and we would have had a first round war, that's potentially knocking him out, for instance. So I think for him it was try and wrestle, get that first round out of the way. Then I'm definitely not advancing. But just because I didn't advance, it wasn't in my head. It wasn't. Oh, I'm just going to quit. Got any of the nuts? I weren't going to quit. I had to win that rubber match. There was no way I'm going to let my man beat me 2 times. It weren't going to happen. So I had to dig deep. And for me, it ended up being about the win. Once I didn't, obviously get that first round stoppage, then it was I have to win the fight. So that's how my mentality was.
So like during the fight, are you thinking about the points much, or is it like you said, you're worried about the win, but
Yeah.
with the point system going through your head at all?
No, I had to learn the hard way. When I fought Dennis, I tried finishing first round. It obviously didn't work. That's the only thing I don't like, because it makes you do some silly things. It really does. It makes you. It could work and sometimes it could not. So I just went in there and just go for the win. I think when you force things, sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. And when it don't work, it sucks.
And just as for Dennis, taking on Tim Johnson, another guy you're familiar with.
Yeah.
Both, man. Prediction on that one. How's it?
Hey, we know Tim hits hard. I fought him and he dropped me. Dennis has a good gas tank on him, obviously very durable. Again, the best man's going to win, and obviously, that's all I can really say. I don't want to pick someone over the other. Both good guys, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, best man's going to win. Thank you.
Marty, go ahead and kick us off with our Zoom questions.
Yes, Linton, back again.
What's good?
You're a man of your word, brother. You said you were going to do it, and you did it.
Yeah, man. Hey, and a bit of luck as well. A bit of luck obviously helped as well. You need a little bit of luck on your side in this tournament.
Exactly. But you stay ready.
Yes, 100%. You have to.
Looking forward now. Papa's coach, he said that he's younger, he's faster, he's better than you in all aspects. I just wanted to see what you make of that comment.
That's all good. Of course, he's going to say that because that is true. He is younger and probably is faster, but I think he's around the same as Moldavsky, isn't he? So, obviously we know I've beat him twice, so that doesn't really match up, if you understand. Just because you're younger and faster than someone, it doesn't mean you're going to win the fight. I can just say I'm older, stronger, better looking. You know what I mean? But I'm a veteran. I've been in this game for a long time. I've had these high-profile matches, and I think that's what's going to separate us. He hasn't fought a grappler like me or a striker like me, and I'm the one that's going to, really test him and make him understand there is levels to this, and I see myself beating him second round.
Nice, a little bit of confidence there. And semi-finals. Is there anything in your training that you've had to change up, maybe slow down a little bit, do less sparring, or have you approached it this time?
Yeah, I pretty much didn't do, the hard round sparring because we have to stay healthy. And you got to think, in this tournament, we spar so much because the fights are back to back anyway. So I think if you're just going in the gym every day sparring hard, you're probably doing more damage to your body, to your head. You're not getting that recovery. So we just worked on a few more things, the ground, the cardio, technical sparring, and yeah, I did have some hard rounds, but like I said, it's 3 fights in the last 5 months. It will be. So if I'm in there banging away every day, then I'm doing the wrong kind of training.
It's a positive experience. And final
Yes.
one from me is, I know you've been in the States for a while now, but do you ever miss the UK at all?
I miss my family. To be honest, it's not that I don't miss the UK, but the weather is not inviting. So that's definitely something that keeps me away. Even when it is sunny, it's not sunny. So I do miss it. I will go back in December, about 3 weeks, but that's enough. 3 weeks is probably all I can actually handle. Otherwise, I'll turn into a popsicle or something.
Best of skill into it.
Thank you.
Linton, you were asked about this earlier. Can we change the narrative about, like you said to me before?
What's up, Mike?
What's up? When you're losing, they want to bring up your age. But how about when you're winning? Can we bring up the age?
Sorry, I missed that last bit.
No, I'm saying, can we change the narrative so when you're winning, they're talking about your age as well, and not just when you're losing?
I know, it's crazy. They always want to say age when I lose, but when I win, they forget about the age. It's nonsense, but it is what it is. At least they're talking about me, right?
You talked about the mindset and just self-belief you have. It's throughout age, throughout everything else, throughout all the other narratives. You're back. You're in this place. You're right where you felt you belong. What is your self-belief at right now, coming into this fight against Oleg Popov?
Oh, it's at the top. It really is at the top. I think it's what you do from when you lose. We all lose, and it really is what you do after that. If you come back stronger or you stay the same and just let the same things happen again and again. And I'm very confident. There's a reason why I'm back in here, and I really do feel like I'm going to win this tournament.
We heard you talk today about the physical and training aspects of being a part of the PFL, but you kind of touched on the mental side of it.
Yeah.
And now that we're in the playoffs, like you said, after the first fight, you couldn't be too upset because you're going to fight, just a few weeks later.
Yes.
Now you finish the Moldavsky trilogy, you get back into the playoffs. So how do you not get caught up in the excitement, and how do you feel this PFL format kind of calms your emotions as you head into the playoffs?
One reason is I had to learn from my mistake. I went in that fight trying to finish him straight away. I haven't got that pressure on me now. I don't have to finish him first, second, or even third. I just have to win. Obviously, I'm looking for the finish, but that added pressure's not on me as much now. Obviously, I wanted to get maximum points and be top of the leaderboard. So now I can actually, fight that fight, with the right mindset and the right head frame on me, rather than, I have to get 6 points. I have to finish him. So, again, if you don't learn from your mistakes, then you're a fool in this business.
And last one from me. We're fully embracing Linton versus Russia going into 2020.
Right? It is. Yeah.